Well, thanks for joining us in the PenskeAutomall.com studio. It's Melissa, and I have Traci Hapke with me. Traci is a breast cancer survivor who's going to be participating in the Komen Phoenix Race for the Cure on Sunday, and I'm so glad to have you here. Thank you for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
I think people have the impression that you can't get in on the race at this point because it is Sunday and, it's right around the corner.
No, that's absolutely not true. They can still register online until Friday at noon, the 7th. They can register in person still at Paradise Valley Mall from the 5th to the 7th from 10 to 6, and on the 8th from 9 to 2, and they can always register on race day starting at 6 a.m.
But don't most of the people, don't most of the people who do the race, don't they work up to this? Haven't they been, training for this for several weeks and months?
Well, it's the longest part of it is a 5K, which is 3 miles. It's a fairly slow, leisurely pace. There's 30,000 people down there. So as long as you can walk 3 miles, or there's even a 1K if you want to just participate, or there's Sleep In for the Cure where you can register and not actually do the walk. There's all sorts of options as far as showing your support for this cause and for this event.
Well, you look absolutely beautiful today. I just want to tell you that, and because I know you're a breast cancer survivor. How long ago was this?
I went through all my treatments and surgeries 3.5 years ago.
And how long before that did you find out?
Well, I started everything right away.
Okay, so what happened?
I found
going along, living your life?
Yeah, definitely. I was always been in shape, worked out, ate good, and doesn't run in my family, never smoked, and I found a lump and myself, and then had the tumor removed and found some other cells and ended up having mastectomy and chemo and the whole works.
How is that whole experience? Were you being treated by people who recognized you as an individual, or were you just another sick person going through the system?
Well, I was fortunate to have a great team of doctors, and I didn't feel it that way at all. I felt like they really cared about me. If I had questions, that my doctors themselves would call me back instead of just getting a nurse answering a question for a doctor. I hope that a lot of people have that same experience. I know that I was fortunate in that my oncologist and surgeon were all on the same page and had my best interest at their heart. I mean, I know that they felt very involved.
How did this affect your family?
It was a rude awakening to my friends and my family because they've always looked at me as being the healthy one.
Yeah.
But I went through it in a very positive way. I worked every day. I still worked out every day. I didn't want it to change my life. I wanted to just get it out and get on with my life. And so I didn't want people to treat me different just because I was so-called sick. Because it makes me feel more sick that they were treating me that way. And so I don't know how it really affected them because I never really acted like this was affecting me. I just wanted to live every day just like it was a normal day, because I didn't know what to expect and how far it was going to go, and so like I said, I just kept working and going to the gym, expecting that at some point I wouldn't be able to, and fortunately I was able to keep up with pretty much my everyday activities throughout the whole ordeal. What
do you do differently now in your life?
A lot. Socially, I who I surround myself with. I feel like I don't have time for any negativity or excess stress or pressure. I mean, I do have a stressful job, but I mean, I just live every day like, and it sounds so trite, like it's my last day, but I mean, I'm very cognizant of every decision I make and choices I make and who I surround myself with and how I spend my time. My time is very important to me.
Do you feel like before this happened that you just didn't really think about it that much?
Definitely.
Really?
Definitely. I never thought about that that life would be shortened for me.
Did you feel invincible?
Oh, totally.
Mm-hmm. Because
totally.
You're taking such good care of yourself, nothing should happen to you.
Exactly. And I learned that that's not the case.
How many years have you been participating in the Komen Race for the Cure?
This is my 3rd year captaining a team. And the first year I decided, when we only had 48 hours left for the team deadline, which was a couple weeks ago, and I gathered together 10 people, and we raised $1,100. And then last year I got 50 people and we raised $6,000. And this year we're at 55 people and $14,000.
Oh my gosh! The last I heard when they said you were coming in, they said you had over $10,000.
Yeah, we're very, very excited and proud of ourselves, and I feel like we are really making a difference. And I think I added it up that we are helping about 100 people, women or men, be able to get
that's got to be
mammograms.
huge.
Yeah, when everybody thinks that one person can't make a difference, and your $5, your $10, your $20, they can all add up to make a huge difference.
Oh, that's great. So, and you can still sign up. I think that's cool. So I've got a link here on my page so that you can click right there and find the information for signing up for the Komen Race for the Cure here in Phoenix. And it all steps off at what time and where?
It's at downtown, sorry. It's at the State Capitol District. And the race site opens, I know, at 6. There's a survivor walk at 6:45. Then there's a 1 mile walk at 7:15. There's a breast cancer survivor run at 8, 5K run at 8:20, and then the 5K walk, which is the biggest event, is at 8:40.
You can feel the elation when you're there.
Oh, it's amazing.
You can,
it is overwhelming.
You really can feel it when you're in a group and a crowd of people with like minds.
And everybody's walking for some reason, whatever it may be, and it can be quite emotional in good, positive, and sad ways. And just to watch all that support for a great cause is amazing.
And you can even go and cheer everybody on too. If you can't do anything else, just go and cheer everybody on Sunday.
Definitely.
Thanks so much, Traci.
Thank you.